I'll send you. No, now we're there now. Blood fetching shall not go. I will now. Thank you now. Chivo! Fire! Blood! Stop the
The devastation was so much in Isieke clan. You need to have seen what happened there. The rain of fire burned down their huts and barns, carried men and women away. As a matter of fact, mouth is not enough to describe the carnage caused by the strange wind and fire.
Your Highness, the skeletal drop of fire round the palace and around us here is just an after effect of what took place in Isieke. The little I saw, I doubt if there's any man or woman still living in Isieke.
That brings me to the question. Why? Why this kind of strange rain and wind? And in my kingdom, why? Igwe, elders, are you thinking what I am thinking? Danta, the defender of Isieke, and Chika, the defender of Ibeku, at war. Hey! What is this type of fighting that is causing all this panic? We sacrificed 12 slaves as against the 6 we were supposed to.
Yes.
Isieke people.
Igwe.
Isieke people. Isieke people, we are in trouble. Hey! Deep neck in trouble.
In this era of prosperity, when we have successfully overcome our long period of depression. Hey!
The great king, the lion that guards Isieke kingdom. What troubles you? Because what troubles you troubles your Udalama.
Udalama, my daughter, the pride of my kingdom, The emerald of the people of Isieke. Your king and father is fine.
Father, you've always told me everything, even when you don't tell any other person. I can see it on your face. What troubles you?
Ogalama, my daughter, as you rightly called me, the lion that guards the Isieke kingdom, it is the havoc in the land that is troubling me, and I'm only soliciting the gods to come to my aid so that we can overcome.
May the gods grant your wish.
Thank you, my daughter.
And may your days be long.
Thank you, my daughter.
My king! My king, help me!
What is it, Akunne?
My mother! My mother is dead!
How? Why?
My mother is dead! The havoc that took place in Mecca killed my mother! My mother is dead! My mother!
So even the mother of my son's wife-to-be was also consumed in the strange fire. Ebele! Isieke is in trouble indeed.
I'm so sorry I couldn't come to sympathize with you yesterday over the death of your wife at Isieke. The whole royal family sympathizes with you. Take her too. Please take it.
I was even reporting this same incident at the palace yesterday. I never knew that my wife got killed in that same havoc at Isieke.
Please take her to my... Please. Akunne. Please. Take her too. I know we just lost a mother, but please take it. Don't cry too much.
My princess, we appreciate your coming to sympathize with us. But as you can see, the night is fast spent before the Igwe will begin to look for you.
Okay, now, come here. Take her too. Please take it.
You cannot attack the land I defend again. You are a joker. It belongs to me. Isieke Sabi rules. You have destroyed him again. The youngest clan of Isieke. But let me tell you something. Isieke shall never cease. You are trickster. As you have desired. Let me tell you. We had a covenant. Isieke failed in his obligation just because they have you. But I shall show them that I am capable of destroying you and the 99 gods. You have destroyed Isieke, that of my land. But with the 99 gods in Isieke, we shall render Ibeku habitable. Unless you seize this carnage and leave us land in peace. Like I told you, only way out is the head of the prince of Isieke. Agreement is agreement, Danda. This is just a light warning. Isieke will be history if they fail. You might have 99 gods and a defender, but Ibeku have me. But Iko, Abudawan in nowhere. I will surprise you. Ibeku kingdom might be poor, but they have us by the neck.
Abala, we have given 12 slaves in exchange for the one man killed by the prince by mistake while trying to hunt.
Yes, we have. But their God demands the blood of the person that perpetrated the act. And the emissaries you sent foolishly agreed.
Abala. They agreed because they believed that the 12 slaves would be enough to appease their gods on behalf of the prince. And also because they know that I and the people of Isieke cannot accept to sacrifice the prince of our land to the god of Ibeku.
Your assumptions are wrong, Igwe. Their God rejected the sacrifice of the 12 slaves. As we speak, he is on the prowl, wreaking havoc, leaving behind him devastating carnage that has wiped Imeke and threatens the very soul of his Isieke kingdom.
Are you of the opinion that we should have handed over the prince and heir to our land to the people of Ibeku for sacrifice to their god, simply because he killed an Ibeku farmer while trying to kill an animal?
We shouldn't have offered them the blood of the killer for the blood of the killer.
Abala, Ibeku cannot and can never harm us when we have you. Danda and the 99 gods are there to defend us.
We can't possibly sacrifice the prince. He's a royal blood.
The future king. The destiny of this land lies in his hands. And same gods decreed that the kingship of this land remains in this household for the next 77 years.
That agreement has been complicated by issues. The tradition of Ibeku kingdom stipulates blood for blood. Anyone that takes the blood of an Ibeku son must appease with his own blood.
I can't even believe that Abala will even muse about I, the Igwe, to sacrifice the prince.
Hello.
She must be angry over something. Uzo and Ishika. Uzo and Ishika! Are you awake?
Please pardon us. Pardon us.
Hey, take a ram from the back of the palace and go straight into the forest and meet her. Meet her now, because the very thought of sacrificing the prince, my only son, is in itself a crime.
Yes. It's a crime.
And a job Mba.
Go!
Say it is a mistake, my son. And that is what it is.
Mother, all is not well. Uneasy calm in the palace. And the destruction of Nwoye seals it all, Mother. the long faces of the elder, and the war between Otiko and Danda. Mother, I brought pain upon my land.
Say no more, my son. Say no more. Their gods were well and adequately appeased. 12 instead of 6 slaves were sacrificed, all on the head of one man you killed by accident.
I am the next in line to lead my people. It is expected of me to lead them into a more prosperous years where my father is no more. But as it stands now, mother, I've brought them nothing but disaster. I have a feeling I should just stand up for my sins and save them from this calamitous end, mother. I think I should just go there and face them.
I shall kill you, Danda, and wipe off Isieke. The arrogance of your people, and for breaking the agreement it had with my people in Ibeku. The great defender of Isieke. I shall defend Isieke, the army, ready to war. Otiko, son of Okosisi, I want you to wait for my law. For you welcome the 99 gods and the lifter of Ibeku. Remember the promise you raised. Bring the head of the prince of Isieke, or you see what you never knew existence. But when you fall, come on! At last, anyone really who know who the fool is.
What is it? The priest is behaving strangely, Igwe. Where is he now? He is in his chambers.
Abalawan Isieke, that which you seek is impossible.
Why? Ezedibia, the men sent urge. But must we take the head of the prince? A royal blood? All because some stupid people could not tell the truth.
They did not only lie, but they committed the unforgivable.
The head of a freeborn was appeased with the head of 12 slaves. The gods should accept that.
If only they did not lie, I would have communicated to the gods that those 12 human heads were not the heads of freeborns, but those of slaves.
Are you saying they did not tell you the truth?
Firstly, they agreed to bring the killer of Ibe. No one knew it was the prince of Isieke. We only knew it was somebody from Isieke that killed Ibe, because Ibe cried out that the people of Isieke have killed him. We complained to your king, telling him about our tradition, that our gods always demand blood for blood, human head for human head. He agreed to bring the killer of Ibe, so that we can make the sacrifice to our gods, so that Ibe can rest in peace and be able to reincarnate back to us as it is in our tradition, custom, and belief. Only for his lead elders to come back with 12 human beings, claiming they were from the king of Isieke. That he was pleading that they should be taken in place of the prince of Isieke. They pleaded with me to plead with the gods. I agreed and pleaded with the gods. We performed the sacrifices and they left. Only in the middle of the night for Iwaku to throw away those 12 human heads. He struck me with deafness. I had to beg and plead for 4 market days. If I was healed, it was then I knew that those 12 human heads were not the heads of freeborns, but those of slaves. Iwaku in his anger rose up Otiko and asked him to cause havoc in your village. Iwaku's anger can only be quenched when the prince of Isieke appears in his shrine.
I have heard all you said, Ezedibia. Our gods told me same, and I blamed them. I will go back to the Igwe and tell him all you said. But, if I may ask, would the presence of the prince before Iwaku appease the god of Ibeku land? Or would it lead to the death of the prince?
Abala Kibie, that which you ask is beyond me. But Iwaku demands the presence of the prince. Only Iwaku can answer that. Farewell.
I'll take it. So now we're there now. Your session can go. I will now. Thank you now. Chivo! Fire! Blood! Stop the blood!
Oh, God! Son of Agumika! I want you. I want you. Stay in peace. Else, I shall not rise up before and ruin your land just with the head of one God. Your people are already fleeing. Let alone when I shall wake up the remaining 98 cracks. Your people shall suffer. Oh, go. Go and tell your Isieke that he should invoke the Iwaku for God. That he will accept all the sacrifices offered in the place of the prince. Else, we shall march your people war for war. I promise you, there shall be no peace in Isieke until the prince stands face to face with Iwaku. Oh, the hope you are still a fool like you. At last, we shall know who the fool is. Either you or me. You are a fool.
Please, help me. Help me. My daughter and her friends went to the river to fetch water. I don't know what they saw. When they came back, she tried to tell me something. She couldn't say anything. Please help me. She's deaf and dumb. My daughter is deaf and dumb. Please help us. Help me.
It is those mad people of Isieke. They cast a spell on our river and turned it into blood. But I will deal with them. I will restore the river and then your daughter. Nsudo, oh Rukwe, jetekwanu mmiri nwa, ya na chi yetekwanu ụdị awọrọ na ada. Ya nyekwe ndị mmadụ ndụ. Ha! Odumije, eyi! Ekunekwe m ụnụ, Adam nwanyị. Ha! Udo! Ya!
Father, I can talk.
Hey! Eze dibia! Daalụ! Udo!
Mmadụ Odumije ekunekwe m ụnụ. Oke na ibe ya hapụ n'ọnụ. Ekunekwe m ụnụ. Ndị ọma. Okay, go ahead. Udo. Oke na ibe ya hapụ n'ọnụ. Hey!
Thank the gods you are here.
So what are you doing here?
The Igwe has been looking for you since. See, even the queen.
My friend, step back. What is it?
I don't want to shout because you know the forest, they have ears. I don't want them to know that you are here.
Come. I hope you've not told anyone that I'm here.
I did not tell them. I nearly told them, but you know nearly cannot kill a bird, so I didn't tell them. Even the Igwe almost put his hand inside my mouth to draw out the truth. But you know I'm very sharp. I didn't say anything. I just came to this place to confirm if you are here and if I will tell them. And I'm saying this small because the trees has ears. I don't want anybody to hear. That's why I'm just asking you small.
Confirm what?
To know if I will go and broadcast and tell them that you are here.
Will you get away from here? Don't get out from there!
Prince, should I tell them that you are here?
Tell who? Get out from here, Susan! Come on. You must not tell the soul that you came here. Did you hear me? Yes. You must tell nobody that you came here.
Prince, Okaro can cool down.
What impetus? If only you know what I'm going through.
If I go to the palace now, Igwe will say, where's the prince? I go to the prince, he will say, go away. Where's the prince? Go away. Where's the prince? Go away. Where's the prince? Go away. And then I'm Kumaka. Huh? No, I will, let me remain here. Let me wait here. Maybe the Igwe will change his mind and stop looking for the prince. Hi! Where are you heading to? Ima, Mbaya abapulugegu. Ambapulugegu. Azani ibuga, ni maganugale, rigade. Azani ibuga, ni magabisi, rigade. Azani ibuga, ni magabisi, rigado. Azani ibuga, ni magabisi, rigado. Azani ibuga, ni diwalisi, rigade. Azani ibuga, ni magabisi, rigade. Azani ibuga, ni magabisi, rigade. Nani ibuga, ni nakagwe meko, rigado. Nani ibuga, ni baba misi, rigade. Nani ibuga, ni kagwe, rigade. Do you know the name of this song I just performed for you now? It is called I Love You.
Akwebe. Akwebe! How many times did I call you? Stop disturbing me in this village. Akwebe, I'm not the only maiden in this village. Anyway, after all, you lost after all maidens in this village. Why am I even saying I'm not the only one? But let me warn you, any day in your life, you will block me. Oh, what I will do to you.
It is not a bad thing to fall in love with you. Anyway, I will not tell you that the prince is inside this forest. Somewhere inside this forest. I know you are looking for the prince everywhere. But don't worry, I will not tell you that the prince is inside this forest.
How did you know that I'm here? Who told you I'm here?
Whoever did. My prince, I see worries all over you. I feel I can help.
I just want to be ill.
My prince, you know I love you. I really want to help you. Please talk to me.
I want to be alone. Get it? I want to be alone. I told you I want to be alone. Just go, please. Just go. Leave!
I really want to help.
I said leave! Leave me alone!
But I love you.
Just leave. Leave, please. Go!
Anyanwu, how did it go?
When a mother is cured of her sickness and her child becomes sick, has the woman been cured?
Certainly not. But why the parable? Because speaking to me in parables will discomfort me the more.
We have made mistakes. And we have used bigger mistakes to try to correct the previous mistakes. This has made issues more complicated.
Didn't they accept the sacrifice of animals?
Ibeku rejected the sacrifice of the 12 slaves who are humans. Do you think he would accept animals?
Then what do they want?
I came back with a message. Ibeku demands the presence of the prince before its shrine. After that, would it take its decision?
Ibeku is a wicked and jealous god. And we know they are jealous of us. I will not allow the prince to step out of this palace because I know.
I think I've done the best I could. We have no option now than to encourage Danda, our great defender, to wake up the 99 gods, finish the battle of Ibeku. This is a song I waited for 7 days, blessed by the gods. I will not compromise it. This is my announcement.
I do not encourage the war of the gods.
Why not, Abara? Why not? What do they have? Utiko and Ibeku. We have Danda and 99 angry and dangerous gods. Abara, why?
No freeborn of Isieke will be offered to Ibeku people, not to talk of the prince. Let the war of the gods begin.
Do you now prefer the option of the war of the gods?
Yes. Not yet. I am thinking of something. I will get back to you. Okanta Woglega.
Oglega Wogala.
Eze Dibia Ibeku, the great worshipper of Iwoku deity. I salute you then.
Okunta, go to the elders of Ibeku and tell them to prepare a very big sacrifice for Chika, the great defender of Ibeku. Tell them that what I see is very grave. There's no time to waste. Go now. Go!
Long may you live, Eze Dibia.
Iwoku eku nekwe mo. Okaro shine udiri mo anu ugbaleji. Ashukwa mo na bukwa anwu ka esokwa ndị ire anyị. Imekwe ka isi emekwe ya mgbe gboo. Ike emekwe nye nta ka ị na-emekwe nye. Eku nekwe mo Okaro shine eku nekwe mo nwunye. Nne na-azụ ara. Nne na-eche ụmụ nwaanyị be anyị na ha na-amụ nwa na ha na-amụkwa enye n'udo. Eku na-ekwe m nwoke nna na-eji eje mba. Azụmudo dịkwara ụmụ nwaanyị be anyị. Udo dịrị ụmụ nwoke. Udo dịrị ndị okenye. Udo ụmụaka be anyị. A na-ejekwe udo. A na-abanatakwa ego udo. Nne na-azụ ara. Ara na-azụ ụmụ ya eku na-ekwe m iji udo. Ndị Isieke bụ ndị kwe ha ka ọkụkọ. Ibeku anyị ọma o. Oke arụsị anyị ji eje mba. Orukwe ka esi emekwa nye. Na ndekwa ya ka ọ dịkwa anyị Ibeku mma.
Stop crying, please. I know the pains you're passing through. You've been crying all day. Please stop crying. There's no amount of tears that will bring her back. Please, I beg you, my love. Stop crying, please.
My mother is gone. The people of Ibeku has killed my mother. Why?
By the gods, I never prayed for a day like this to happen. I never knew that my would-be mother-in-law would not be there to witness our marriage. Not only am I devastated about the death of your mother, but also the disaster in Isieke. By the gods. By the gods. I must do something. I must do something.
Obim, what do you want to do? My mother is dead and there's nothing that can bring her back to life. Obim, I don't want you to do something that will hurt you, please.
Leave that for me.
Obim, come back here. I don't want you to harm yourself. My prince, come here.
Igwe, considering the determination of our son, I suggest we arrange a marriage between Akune and him, so that she can be with a child. Should he travel to Ibeku without our consent?
This is not the time to talk marriage. There is fire on the mountain.
Igwe, when I look into this boy's eyes, I see desperation. Igwe, Biko, let us make hay while the sun shines. Please, Igwe.
But you know the tradition and custom of this land. A girl is not supposed to be married in less than 40 days at the death of either of her parents.
Ibe, you are the mouthpiece of this village. Please, Ibe, you can do something. Say something. Biko.
It's okay, it's okay. Okay, okay, good, good, good. I've heard.
Ibe, let me go and attend to you.
It's alright.
You know your daughter is betrothed to my son. The royal family had decided that a date should be fixed for their marriage immediately. And you should begin preparations fast.
Okay, Your Highness, I will do something about it.
Whatever thing you want to do, be fast about it.
I will. I am very, very sorry to have come by this time to answer your call.
From a house of excuses is a house of failure. Anyway, my wife told you about plans for the prince and your daughter to get married. But up till now, we are not making any preparations.
Igwe, I am only considering the present situation of this land. Certainly it is no time for marriage ceremonies.
The tradition is not a respecter of conditions. Your daughter is betrothed to my son, and the marriage must take place with immediate effect.
Igwe, the same tradition stipulates that a girl will never be married out less than 40 days after losing either of her parents, and the body of my wife is still fresh in the grave.
Ofoma, I am the chief custodian of that same tradition. The marriage must proceed.
My daughter, that marriage will not hold now.
But Papa, I am betrothed to the prince.
Can't you see the handwriting on the wall? They have a plan.
What kind of plan?
Oh, they know the prince will soon die at the shrine of Iwoku. They want you to be with child. And when he dies, you become a sudden widow.
No, Mbanu, Papa. Not my Obim. No, Papa, Obim cannot die. My Obim cannot die.
I have spoken.
No. Papa, my Obim cannot die. He cannot die.
That marriage cannot hold. Akunne is becoming so desperate for this marriage. And the king thinks he can fool me. I must do something as fast as possible to take her out of their reach until I am sure that the prince survives Iwoku. Yes. Yes. Let me see. How? They can reach her. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Father, I wish to stand before Iwoku, the angry god of the Ibekus, and face whatever it springs forth. I do not want this war of the gods. I made a mistake by killing an indigene of the land. Please, Father, let me face the god.
Do you know why the dog raises the hind leg while passing urine?
No, Father.
It is to show the world that it does not have elephantiasis of the scrotum. Say no such thing, son. Ibeku's refusal to accept the sacrifice we made and the ones we are willing to make is an invitation to war. Whatever they throw at us, we can match them. But I have a last move plan. If that fails, then we shall go on a war of the gods.
Good Father, I have a feeling that if I go there, maybe then...
Listen to me. It is enough. I want my food now. Send word.
Get the servant. Eh?
Is it male or female servant?
Just get the servant!
Is it? Please, what about your own food?
Forget about me. Get out!
Oh, see? Is he out of the village or out of the palace?
This is not the time for climbing, moron.
Get out before I get angry with you. Tell it!
Biko, if you really love me, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to stand before Iwoku shrine alone. Please, I don't want to lose you. I've lost my mother and I don't want to lose you, please. Biko, if you really love me, please. Don't go, I cannot lose you, please, please.
No! It can't be happening. People are not going to the farm anymore. Look at the road. Can you see anybody? People are going into hiding. I cannot stand here and watch my land go desolate. I must go. I must confront Iwoku. I must go.
Biko, for the sake of our love, please.
You know what? Just stand up and go home.
No.
Go home, I said.
No, you're not going anywhere.
I said go home.
Obin, you're not going anywhere.
Go home.
I don't want to lose you. Obin, I don't want to lose you.
Just go home.
Obin, I don't want to lose
you. Isieke, Iwoku did not demand for your presence. He only asked for the presence of your son, the prince.
My son is my blood. If Iwoku, you are God, wants to kill, let him take me and leave my son to continue from where I will stop.
Iwoku never said he was going to kill your son. He only said he should come here to explain himself.
What other case again is Ebele? The law of your land is clear on the matter. Why is Iwoku interested in taking the joy of Isieke? Is it out of jealousy? Is it because we are endowed with wealth and Ibeku?
Small. Let me warn you, we are in the presence of the great Iwoku, the great shrine of Ibeku people.
I have come to offer myself. Take me and end this whole fracas.
Now get out. If Iwoku had wanted you, he would have sent for you. Go home and do the needful. Or else, you'll see how you and your people will be destroyed.
Oh, who can destroy us? Who can? Ebele. With our 99 gods and our great defender Danda, who can? You are deliberately looking for this war. I assure you, we cannot be calm. Isieke can stand anything
because we have everything.
What happened as Amahopan Nigeria? What I care Amahopan of Suruka and Nigga Abocom now. Nigga the Begundum mother. Suruka the Begundum man, I know how chat Abanaka was Suruka.
You dare step into my kingdom after your son killed one of us?
I came to see how peace could be made and how to atone for the death of your word. Isieke said the God of your land in work refused to accept the atonement we made earlier.
You spilled the blood of slaves on the land of Ibeku. Before Iwaku, you will see war. Unless you sacrifice your son who killed my word, only then will you have peace.
The chicken and the egg are one. I offered myself. I and my son are the same.
The one that killed Ibe shall be the one to stand before Iwaku and be consumed, and nothing less. Peace or war, the choice is yours.
Whatever the people of Ibeku want, they get. Termites are food for men, and men are food for termites.
Let me go! Let me go now! Let me go now! No, let me go! My prince, calm down. Let me go! Yes, your highness.
Prince Iko, your father has gone to confront Iwaku in Ibeku, and he will soon come back. Whatever is the result, we shall soon find out. Either he returns or we go and retrieve his body. I supported his move because you are the only future of this kingdom, and nothing should be allowed to happen to you.
I'm not a wicked mother. I'm not going to fight any fight. Let me go now. Let me go.
Iwaku, the god of Ibeku is a god of fury. I shall not hesitate to bite Isieke where it hurts most by taking you, and that we shall not allow.
Tell me, my son. No! Tell me, my son. Tell me, my son.